Hello, Harn Elementary. This is Mrs. Henshin, the principal. I have an important distance learning update. I know this is important information because you want to know what to do with your packets and what you're going to do during the month of May. Let's talk about the packets that you've been completing first. I know many of you are done with that packet work, and all that work needs to get turned in so teachers can take a grade. We prefer that once you complete your packets, that you take pictures of the completed work and you text Dojo or email that to your teacher. But we know some of you cannot do that, and it's okay. So we'll have an optional way for you to turn in your completed packet. You can take a brown envelope, which we will provide to you. Make sure you write first name, last name, and grade on that brown envelope, and you'll put all the packets in that envelope and then drop it off at the front of the elementary school in the drop box. But I bet you're wondering what you're going to do during the month of May. Remember, just because the building is closed does not mean that school has ended. We will go to school throughout the month of May, so that means you have to continue to complete work. We will have workbooks for you that you will need to come pick up. With the workbook, when you come pick it up, you will also get an assignment sheet that looks like this. Across the top of that assignment sheet, it shows you what to do every week in the workbook. The workbook is designed around weeks. So the first week you'll do week 1, and then you'll do week 2, and then you'll do week 3, and then you'll do week 4. That will take you all the way to the end of school and to the end of May. We also ask that you read every day. For pre-K and K, you can either listen to the read aloud posted by your teacher in Dojo, or parents, you can read a story to your child. 1st through 6th grade, we want you reading by yourself 15 minutes a day. Specials will still post lessons on Dojo every day. We also ask that if you have internet, that you do Freckle daily. We're asking for 20 minutes of reading, 20 minutes of math practice, 20 minutes of math facts, and 20 minutes of science. And your teachers are checking Freckle often. We also know that that work may not be enough, and so your science and social studies teachers will be uploading some optional science and social studies enrichment activities. We will take grades off of the workbook for science and social studies, but if you want extra credit, you can do these weekly activities. We ask that you check Dojo for lessons and the videos that are posted that match the workbook pages. So check Dojo every day. You also, on this assignment sheet, will have the teacher's contact information right there. And this is a nice reminder about the preferred way to turn in work, which is taking pictures and sending an email or a text or Dojo message. So I bet you're wondering how you get your workbook. You're going to pick up that workbook on Tuesday, May 5th. You'll go through the parent pickup line just like you do for grab and go lunches. We have specific pickup times for each grade to maintain social distancing. We have a time for families that have multiple children at the elementary and a late pickup time for those families that work. It is very important that you pick up the workbooks next Tuesday. If you cannot, please send someone to get them for your student. I'm sure you're wondering what you should do on May 4th and May 5th until you get the workbook. It is a great opportunity to complete those packets and get caught up and to work on Freckle. Just like we prefer for the packets, for the workbook, we prefer that you take pictures and text, email, or Dojo them to your teacher. But if you cannot, you can tear out each week's pages and drop it in the drop box. We will provide a marker and a brown envelope on top of that drop box. So you just fill in the first name and last name and the grade, put that week's worth of work in that packet, and drop it in the drop box at the front of the elementary school. If you have any questions, please reach out to the teachers. You can find them through Dojo, email, their phone number, or a text. You can also contact me, Mrs. Henshin, the principal, through Dojo or email. Thank you so much for partnering with us as we continue this distance learning.